got the Racer with us tonight, guys. Thanks for coming through. We appreciate it.
Thanks
want to introduce, we've got Pete, we've got Mike and Eric. Pete's a singer, the guitarist, Mike, and Eric, bassist. But from what I understand, lines are sort of blurring within the band, this latest project. More band members are doing some things instrumentation-wise and singing-wise you guys normally don't do. Can you explain that a little bit for me?
It's kind of been a slow process over the last couple of albums, but this is kind of taking place, here and there. But, for a long time, we were really kind of territorial, leave the melody to me, you handle the guitar. I don't want to hear about, what drum beat I should play. I would say right before our last full-length album anyway, well, not last one, but the last full-length 12-song album that we did, Giant, we really opened up and had real kind of frank conversations about, can we talk about the melody that you wrote that I'm not particularly vibing with, or can we talk about the drum part or whatever it might be? And it opened up a lot of dialogue. It didn't necessarily bleed into now, our drummer would sing and I would play the drums and all that kind of stuff. That has sort of happened, like I said, slowly since then. And then this album, it was sort of a realization that we kind of acknowledged it, that it was the way we were kind of operating anyway. And it was really helpful. And we were able to come out with a lot more material a lot quicker and just stuff that we were really all happy about because we were able to just talk things through.
So we're talking a little bit about last year, you released Luna and Terra, correct? And this year you're back with the new EP, Bang, 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 and you connected with Mint 400 Records. How did you guys connect with those cats?
It is an LP, even though
it is an LP.
7 songs.
So seven
official.
songs. Okay, cool. I don't know what So
we didn't realize
songs.
how short it was going to be with 7 songs, like 29 minutes, I think. But it's an LP.
It's an LP. Okay, cool. That's actually a little education there. I learned something. I should probably know that. 6 songs EP, 7 songs LP.
We learned that as well too over that process. So
that's cool. So how did you guys end up connecting with Mint 400?
Well, that was a little bit of a process as well, as in, like, I moved to Jersey City a few years ago and I saw what was going on in Jersey they have a music scene, New Jersey has a music scene, and in particular Jersey City, and there's a lot of stuff going on that we don't necessarily have so much as in Orange County. So just, watching what they were up to, putting together shows and stuff like that, we emailed them a couple times, saw what they had going on over there. And then finally we played a live show down in Jersey City, Whitman 400, the event that they put on. And then, we talked to the owner there and he was like, I would love for you to be a part of this team, this community. So that was exciting for us to finally get that opportunity. So our music, it seems like kind of weird. Like, we don't know if we specifically live in one genre. Like, we're not a punk. Yeah. And we're not like a punk band. We're not an acoustic folk band. So we have like a lot of dimensions. And so it's hard to really like associate with one particular genre. So it was nice to be accepted by a label, an indie label, and just be like, hey, whatever your music is, we could work with you guys. So it was cool.
That's great. Question for Mike. Could you tell me a little bit about how the album came together, where you guys recorded it, and did you guys self-produce this, correct?
Yes. Yeah. Well, you're looking at actually where we recorded it, right here.
Nice.
In my basement. So you could see,
awesome.
Yeah, you could see all the stuff. You could pretty much see all the stuff that we used. And we I think there was some stuff that was written in New Paltz. We had rented a space in New Paltz where Mike Kalasian was, he originally had a studio space up there where we recorded actually a lot of Giant. And Brendan Williams, a friend of ours, told us that there was space open up, because before that we were doing a lot of the recording in my little apartment in Monroe, which was like super, super small. So, and it wasn't you know, it wasn't that conducive. I feel like we were all kind of getting like, after a while of meeting up there and getting together, guys were starting to get fed up with it kind of. So we got the space up there and we wrote a couple songs up there. And then when I moved into this house and set up this basement, we did most of the recording here. And then we finished the album here.
That's excellent.
Yeah. And like, this is kind of representative of what the album, I guess, sounds like, because the three of us, we don't have a drummer. And because of this small space, we can't really do too much. We could do some live stuff, but not too much. So I feel like the album became more so digitalized because of that, because of what we were capable of really doing.
So the recording process differed between the last two and this one.
Yeah, a little bit. Like the Luna Terra was almost like a bridge, because some of that we did live drums and stuff, and then we incorporated more of like the computer and some of these other digital things and MIDI and stuff. But before that was all pretty much live. You know, we'd all sit, you know, how anybody would do, you know, track drums, track guitars and all that. And then it was kind of a transition. And this one was pretty much all, you know, digital, besides, you know, the vocals and stuff like that. But a lot of it was just fed into the computer, and we did everything in there.
That's cool. So you guys releasing a new album during a pandemic, obviously a difficult time to put some new music out there. How did that affect your plans surrounding the release of the album? Shows canceled and stuff?
Shows canceled. It was a debate. You know, we had the option of, hey, do we want to hold off, or do we want to like just release it? And you saw like out there that some bands were holding off and some were going full head and releasing it. You could have the argument for or against it, like, oh, people are at home doing nothing. Let's release it, give them something to listen to. So we definitely talked about it. Ultimately, we decided, all right, let's release this thing.
So yeah, the world needs music, I think, in times like these. So what's next? You guys still writing, or are you just sort of ready to promote this thing?
Both, I think. Both. We just met up the other day, safely, and we talked about about, you know, the next album that we're going to start writing and how we want to go about it and stuff like that. And
do you guys see yourselves continuing to go in this direction, continuing to evolve? More hearing more electronic elements on this one than previous records.
Yeah, it's funny. That was kind of what we talked about, you know, as far as where we want to go going forward, because I don't think we've ever really sat down and said, this is the kind of album we really want to make. It just sort of happens. It's almost unspoken, but we kind of said the other day, you know, is there something that we want to particularly explore, or just sounds, or just approaches, and we still haven't figured it out exactly. You know, we're sending playlists of stuff that are influencing us, and, you know, just kind of talking it out. But to me, it's exciting. We always, I think our favorite thing, I think I speak for everyone, we love playing shows, and obviously we miss that like crazy right now, particularly right now. But we also really just love creating. So I think we're going to have a new EP, hopefully pretty soon. I would say in the coming months, 6 songs, not 7.
Don't feel like you have to hold back on that 7th song.
Yeah, well, going back to like what you're saying, like releasing Bang Bang Bang, it's like now it definitely kind of feels a little weird because we can't play shows right now. And so, we released the album, but then eventually you're like, all right, well, let's get playing some shows, and we still can't play these shows yet. And it's already June, and who knows what's going to happen in July, August, who knows? And so it's like definitely, for me, it's been like frustrating because that's part of like promoting the album and trying to get it out there. It's like, all right, how can we do it online now? So we really are trying to brainstorm and see, but what's, you know, I don't know, are people getting sick of the online performances a little bit right now already? Like I don't know.
Yeah, it was, everybody was doing it when everything first set in, but you know, it's difficult to keep that format fresh. But yeah, I mean, I do believe that you know, there's a future for live music. Everybody's just got to be patient. It's tough times for sure in the live music arena. Plus, you think about all the people who work behind the scenes, the stagehands, the road crew, and you know, they're the ones that keep the engine going. So it's good. You pop the hood, you need a good engine under that. But guys, very excited for you. Very excited to see what comes next. Bang 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 is a terrific collection of music. I've been enjoying it quite a bit, and we look forward to getting together and maybe putting on a show when we're allowed to.
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
Thank you.
Yeah, can't wait.
Yeah,
So,
we just want to thank you in particular. You guys have always been so good to us, really, from the beginning. So you know, we really appreciate the support more than we have said, more than we try to say. It's pretty awesome. I get to say to my son, "No, you got to go to sleep. I have to go talk to WRRV like right now."
Mm-hmm.
you just
Like,
say,
like,
that's a good excuse to get the kid to bed.
Yeah. But it's amazing. So thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Well, I've enjoyed the tunes all the way back. So you guys are just getting warmed up. The music business is a tough gig, so it's a marathon, not a sprint. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So keep it up. Our paths will cross again in the future, and go check out the Racer. Where's the best place for you guys people to connect with you digitally?
Instagram, Spotify. All our stuff's on Spotify. We got some YouTube videos too to check out. So, off of Bang Bang Bang. So it's cool.
Very good. All right, the Racer. Pete, Mike, Eric. Thank you guys. We'll see you sometime soon.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, guys. Peace out. I think there's always that awkward moment.
Yeah, now that we say it, like,
Hey, what's up? We hang up?
now we're stand up. Show what kind of pants you got. Now.
Shorts. Let me look closely. How do I turn this off?
Yeah, that's the best.
That's my son. Teacher does
I
every
saw
time.
a couple live performances recently where they start and people are still trying to figure it out, and that's the beginning of the live performance.
It always
You gotta
happens.
watch what you say, because you might be live. You never know. That's a good lesson. It's a good lesson.
All right,
guys.
later, dudes.
Peace out.